Welcome to Americana Obscura. Today, we step into the ultimate shadow. In the halls of power, there are secrets, and then there are lies that protect the world from the truth. Behind the official government lies a hidden committee of 12 scientists, generals, and spies. Their mission, to manage the greatest discovery in human history, the presence of extraterrestrial life. They are known only as Majestic 12. Does the president really run America, or are the strings pulled by these 12 men? July 1947. A crash in the New Mexico desert changed everything. The official story was a weather balloon, but the internal panic was real. President Harry S. Truman realized that the military could not handle this alone. A classified memo was allegedly signed, authorizing a secret group to take control of the wreckage. This was the birth of MJ-12. The goal was simple: contain the evidence, study the technology, and keep the public in the dark. Total secrecy was the only way to prevent global mass hysteria. The walls of the silence began to rise. Who were these men? They were the elite minds of the 1940s. Led by Admiral Roscoe Hillenkotter, the first director of the CIA. They included Vannevar Bush, the architect of the atomic age, and elite military generals. Each man was a titan in his field, chosen for their ability to keep a secret until the grave. They operated outside the law, answering to no one but themselves. They were the architects of the UFO cover-up infrastructure. In the shadows, they became the world's first interplanetary diplomats. Their names remained unknown for 40 years. In 1952, a young Dwight D. Eisenhower was elected president. According to leaked documents, MJ-12 had to brief the new commander-in-chief on the alien situation. The briefing described alien bodies, recovered saucers, and an ongoing investigation into non-human biology. Eisenhower, a war hero, was reportedly stunned by the scale of the secret. He realized that a government within a government was already functioning. This briefing is one of the most controversial documents
the president
in
does
UFO
not have need
history.
to know.
If true, it proves that the president is often the last person to know the truth. The gap between the people and the power was widening. For decades, MJ-12 was a ghost story until 1984. Documentary filmmaker Jamie Shandera received a mysterious roll of film in his mailbox. When developed, it revealed the Eisenhower Briefing and the official list of the 12 members. The leak sent shockwaves through the intelligence community. Was it a genuine whistleblower or a clever piece of government disinformation? UFO researchers spent years verifying the ink, the paper, and the typewriters used. Some called it the smoking gun, while others called it a hoax. But the mystery of MJ-12 is finally in the public eye. MJ-12 wasn't just hiding bodies, they were stealing the future. The group was allegedly responsible for Project Blue Fly and Project Moondust. Their mission was to recover fallen spacecraft from around the world and bring them to secret labs. They studied the propulsion systems that ignored the laws of gravity. Many believe that fiber optics, microchips, and stealth technology are the fruits of MJ-12's labor. Human progress was being accelerated by the scraps of an alien civilization. But this technology was kept for the military, not the people. We are living in a world built on secrets we aren't allowed to understand.
Status.
Within the MJ-12
Secure.
umbrella, even darker projects existed. Project Aquarius was the attempt to understand the history of alien visitation on Earth. Project Sigma aimed to establish direct communication with the visitors. Some leaks claim that MJ-12 actually succeeded in meeting with extraterrestrials at Holloman Air Force Base. A secret treaty was rumored to have been signed, technology in exchange for permission to study the human population. These claims push the boundaries of belief, yet the paper trail remains eerily consistent. Was America making a deal with the devil? The high price of survival was the loss of our sovereignty. John F. Kennedy reportedly wanted to pull back the curtain. Days before his assassination, Kennedy sent a memo to the CIA requesting a review of all high-threat UFO files. He wanted to cooperate with the Soviet Union on space exploration to prevent a nuclear war. Conspiracy theorists believe MJ-12 saw this as a threat to their survival. If Kennedy shared UFO secrets with Russia, the group would lose its power. Did the Untouchables decide that the president was a security risk? The timing of the memo and the tragedy in Dallas remains a dark coincidence. In the shadow government, no one is above the secret. How does MJ-12 fund its operations without congressional approval? The answer lies in the black budget, trillions of dollars missing from the Pentagon. This money flows into unacknowledged special access programs. Underground bases like Area 51 and the Dulce facility were built with this untraceable wealth. They created a breakaway civilization with their own economy and technology. While the public debates taxes, MJ-12 builds cities beneath the mountains. The wealth of a nation is being drained into the shadows. We are paying for a world we aren't invited to see. MJ-12's greatest weapon isn't a gun, it's a lie. They perfected the art of disinformation, releasing half-truths to confuse researchers. The Men in Black were reportedly agents of MJ-12, sent to intimidate witnesses and silence the curious. They made the truth look like a joke, and the witnesses looked like they were insane. By saturating pop culture with aliens, they made the reality feel like fiction. If the public thinks it's a
The current
movie,
situation
they
is
won't look
unacceptable,
for the
and we must demand
facts.
change. We will not be
Hidden in
silent.
plain sight, they hide the truth behind a wall of laughter. The silence is maintained by the ridicule of the many.
It's a pleasure doing
The
business.
original 12 are long
To a
dead,
successful future.
but the group did not die with them. Experts believe MJ-12 evolved into a more modern, privatized structure. Aerospace giants and defense contractors now hold the keys to the alien technology. The government has outsourced the secret to corporations, making it impossible to FOIA. Today, it is known as the program. The same families and companies have held this power for 80 years. The faces change, but the agenda of control remains identical. The elite have moved beyond the Earth.
You have a visual on the target.
Negative, lost it again, it's moving too fast.
In recent years, the Pentagon has finally admitted that UFOs, now called UAPs, are real. Navy pilots have captured objects on camera that move at impossible speeds. Is this the beginning of the disclosure MJ-12 feared? Or is this a controlled disclosure where the group only shows us what they want us to see? They are preparing the world for a new narrative, perhaps a threat from above. The old secrets are becoming too hard to hide in an age of high-definition cameras. But the core secrets of MJ-12, the bodies and the technology, remain locked away. They are letting us see the lights, but not the hands that hold the torch. Majestic 12 is the ultimate symbol of the loss of American transparency. It represents a moment where a few men decided they were more important than the democracy they served. Whether they protected us or enslaved us is a question for history. But as long as the skies hold mysteries, we will keep looking for the 12 in the shadows. Their blueprints for secrecy have become the foundation of the modern deep state. We are now the children of a world where the most important facts are kept from the light. The truth isn't just out there. It's locked in a vault, guarded by the ghosts of MJ-12. The shadow legacy continues, and the world will never be the same again. Thank you for investigating the Majestic 12 with Americana Obscura. If you believe the truth belongs to the people, like and subscribe to join our journey. Stay vigilant. The shadows are longer than they seem.